last episode on the nation's most terrifying car show, one of the 5 people in our rehabilitation center was supposed to graduate, then get behind the wheel of their own car, and then navigate their own way home. But the truth of the matter is, the 5 people in our rehab center, these 5 people, are still so dangerous behind the wheel, we thought it would be in the best public interest to keep them all here and not let them back onto public streets. And when I say so dangerous...
What I mean is, these 5 people all possessed lethal qualities. Specifically, New Canadian Flora. Can't reverse in a straight line. Self-absorbed Margarita. Can't focus on driving when she's driving.
Stop! Stop!
Perfectionist Azim. Can't stop stressing out behind the wheel.
It's done.
Inexperienced Diane. Can't remember which pedal to press in an emergency.
Pedal control. Pedal control.
And blind in his right eye? Kevin? Well, I actually don't even know where to start when talking about Kevin's lethal qualities. So, once again, when I say these people are so dangerous,
What I mean is, one of these 5 people is Canada's worst driver.
here at the Driver Rehabilitation Center, we have experts. Cam Woolley is our legal expert. Shamala Kiru is our therapist. Philippe Laterno is our high-performance driving instructor. And Tim Danter is our head driving instructor. And right now, Tim is about to teach Canada's worst drivers the art of handling a stick shift.
Oh, don't tell me this is a standard.
To successfully drive a standard transmission vehicle, understanding the mechanics definitely helps.
Do you understand the principle of what the clutch does?
In theory, I believe it engages the transmission.
That's correct. The transmission transfers power from the engine to the axle. Releasing the clutch pedal engages the transmission. Pressing the clutch pedal disengages it, essentially putting the car in neutral. A simple way to think of it is to imagine two plates that can come together or pull apart. Releasing the clutch pedal brings them together. Pressing the clutch pulls them apart. When you press the gas pedal while in gear with the clutch depressed, one of the plates spins. The more gas you give, the faster the rotation. When you release the clutch pedal, one of two things can happen. If the clutch engages gently, friction from the spinning plate will start turning the non-spinning plate, and that power will be transferred to your axle, making the car move.
There's your friction. We're rolling. Yeah.
But if you release the clutch too quickly, the non-spinning plate's friction will overpower the spinning one, and everything will stop. That's what we commonly call a stall. Learning exactly how slowly you should release the clutch
Let the clutch come.
Oh, gas, 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 gas. Go, 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 go.
and how much gas to give definitely takes a while.
I'm letting my foot off the clutch just to cause a little bit of friction. Oh, wait, I stalled the car.
Do you know why?
I know.
Too quick.
Eventually, though,
See, we're moving.
all of Canada's worst drivers
Get off the clutch and gas, gas, gas.
learn how to get a standard car going forwards
Holy crow. That's good.
and going backwards.
Marvelous. Well done.
Thank you.
Which means it's time for their stick shift challenge. And the challenge is to balance this car on this teeter-totter. Here I go. It's just a matter of finding the clutch, finding the sweet spot. A little bit more forward, a little bit more, a little less clutch. And down I go. No problem. I'm not panicking. I'm going to put it in reverse and come on back. With a steady amount of gas, I can control my speed by gently adjusting the amount of pressure I have on the clutch. Get up there, you. Oh, I went back again. Don't get frustrated. Just crawl up, crawl, crawl. And no. I come close. Ooh, so close, so close. For 3 frustrating minutes. And, this is dastardly. But on my 11th attempt, I go so slow, it's ridiculous. And I find the balancing point. There you go. And I'm balanced. This teeter-totter won't balance if you're even 1 centimeter away from the sweet spot. Man, that was nerve-wracking. For a second there, I didn't think I was going to make it. Oh, but I did. Will Flora make it?
Little bit gas, more gas, more gas.
In every episode so far this year.
A little bit more.
Flora's husband, Frank,
You suck.
has been constantly giving her a barrage of belittling advice.
Your engine is dead. Start the engine.
Oh, yeah, it's died.
Oh my.
Last episode,
The gas.
Flora asked Frank to be quiet. And driving in silence created some success.
Reverse.
Today, though,
Your left foot was still there.
But I need to release gently.
No.
Frank is back to barking orders.
More gas. More gas. Okay. Yeah. Too much.
And Flora is back to driving badly.
More gas.
That impact popped Flora's tire. But a flat tire is something Flora knows how to fix. Just yesterday, a guy named Kim Lee came to the rehab center and showed everyone
how to change a tire.
changing a flat tire is a 7-part process. You start by loosening the wheel nuts.
Perfect.
Then you jack up the car,
And look, your tire's going up.
Yep.
remove the wheel, put the spare tire on,
Like so.
and slightly tighten the nuts.
And there you go.
Next, you lower the jack, and then you really tighten the nuts.
In a star-shaped pattern.
Tightening in a star pattern ensures the wheel goes on flush.
Do you think you'd be able to do that on the side of the road?
Yeah, I think so.
To make sure that Canada's worst drivers understood what they were told, they all changed a tire. In the rain. Azim got the job done in 18 minutes.
Oh, I'm loving this experience.
Diane did it in 17 minutes. Margarita bounced through several steps, but just couldn't get the spare tire mounted. And Kevin took 16 minutes to get his spare tire secure. But Flora's smart technique took no time at all.
I don't want to do it. I want to call CAA.
Back at the stick shift challenge, our mechanics changed Flora's tire in 90 seconds. But
More gas.
what really needs to change
Gas. Gas.
is Frank's controlling nature. Flora has a new appreciation of standard vehicles.
Yeah, I hate standard vehicles.
When we come back,
No!
the rest of Canada's worst drivers try to balance our teeter-totter. Since the beginning of this Canada's Worst Driver season, Margarita and her best friend Cheryl have shown up for every single driving challenge in ridiculously high heels.
You always wear heels?
Yeah.
Whenever you drive?
Oh, yeah.
You wearing proper driving shoes?
Yes. We are.
This is no laughing matter. High-heeled shoes do not allow for proper foot control.
Do you think it has anything to do with the goofy shoes?
No.
We've never seen Margarita drive smoothly or safely in her high heels, and she is finally realizing it.
Are high heel shoes really the right choice of footwear for this challenge?
No.
No? Are you coming around?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna buy you a brand new pair of shoes next episode.
Okay.
This morning,
Hey, Margarita.
I honored my word.
Thanks, Andrew.
When Margarita learned to drive a stick shift while wearing thin-soled shoes,
Can you feel the pedals? Okay.
I can.
she finally understood what I've been talking about.
I think I might be a better driver with flat shoes. I can't believe I'm saying this.
On the stick shift challenge course, Margarita should have better finesse on the pedals than ever before.
Not too much, It was close. That was okay.
But instead of being light on the gas and feathering the clutch,
There you go.
Margarita floors it.
Oh, almost had it.
And it's the same story in reverse. The engine should be doing all the work here,
A little bit more clutch.
but Margarita is straining harder than a tractor motor.
Oh, frick, that stinks.
There's so much friction between the engine and the transmission and the clutch, it's burning.
And
There you go. Push it, clutch it. Oh!
You wouldn't think a crash like this one would make Margarita want to have even less feeling on the pedals. But
I think you should try it with your heels on.
okay.
Margarita wants to continue this challenge in her high heels.
Give me those ugly, ugly shoes. Yuck.
Not ugly.
This is gonna be even worse.
Yeah, it ain't gonna get better.
Needless to say,
Stop! Stop!
it doesn't get better. High heels may be a smoking hot fashion accessory, but wearing them while trying to engage a standard transmission
Okay, what are you doing?
is making Margarita's clutch smoking hot.
I'm this up, okay? I'm grinding it.
Rehab only works for people who want to change.
I gave you those shoes because driving in heels is ridiculous. We told you that in show 1. We told you that in show 2. We told you that in 3, 4,
How is it
5.
ridiculous, though?
It's ridiculous.
I've been driving for a long
Just
time and
because
I've
you've
never
gotten away
been in
with
an
it
accident.
doesn't mean
But I know lots of
Andrew?
women who do it.
If we give you a piece of advice and a tool that'll help you drive better, just use it.
Stefan has brought his wife, Diane, to rehab so she can get the tools she needs to be a safe driver.
Would you like to do it with high heels on?
No.
Why not?
No, I need full control of the pedal.
Yes, you're sensible.
Sensible Diane uses a light touch on the pedals. And that light touch creates success.
Got it.
Diane gets the car balanced.
You're like the poster child of the rehab center for this year.
Well, that's why I'm here, to learn.
With his booster seat to help him see, Azim should be able to get this. Azim's buddy Ray is used to seeing him freak out when he fails. But when Azim fails today, he remembers to recite the positive affirmation he came up with last episode.
I've trained for this and I got this.
All right.
Azim did indeed train for this,
That's all right.
and Azim does indeed get this.
Don't move, Ray. Don't move.
Azim is definitely getting better.
You passed! Woohoo! Yay!
Sarcastic piece of
Lenny brought his boyfriend, Kevin, to rehab for a variety of reasons, including a lack of pedal control.
That way, though.
What Kevin does with the pedals is called popping the clutch.
No! What the?
You at home probably saw me doing this. That's because I wanted the cameraman to run for his life. That's popping the clutch again. That's popping the clutch. It's all about pedal control. Just feathery light on the pedals. Go feathery light, feathery light, feathery light, light, man. I don't know how else to say it. Just go lightly. So let's talk about the amount of gas you're using. When you hear the engine going, it's angry. You're making it really, really angry. You are spinning this thing at the rate of nobody's business, and when the clutch tries to engage, it's just gonna get burned off. You smell that metallic smell right there now?
Oh yeah, I smell that.
That's clutch.
Yeah.
Okay?
Aside from popping the clutch, Kevin has been trying to change gears while the clutch is still engaged.
No!
He's been trying to start the engine while it's already running. And he's been stalling so often. It's hard to keep count.
When it's gonna stall, you want to give it a bit more clutch. Let's count stalls at home, shall we?
Freaking stalled again.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna go up by 1 right about now.
When Kevin's time is up, he hasn't come close to balancing the teeter-totter.
And there's 30 minutes. Kevin's last chance. Place your bets now. Is he gonna nail it this time? Are you gonna nail it this time? No, you're not.
Kevin probably won't graduate this episode.
Maybe I won't ever be ready to graduate.
When we come back,
Pushing the hole now.
Canada's worst drivers play mini golf.
birdie. To succeed at mini golf, you have to focus on where you want the ball to go. You have to control the speed of your drive, and you have to have perfect timing.
All of these lessons also apply to good driving. So the next challenge for Canada's worst drivers is to get behind the wheel of our coolest car and then play mini golf on a massive scale. Golf putting. What will we come up with next? Look at that. Yes, it steers quite well, actually. So I just want to keep it going straight, accelerate as I'm going, drive it through. I'm a little bit to my left, so I want to make it go to the right at the last minute. Oh! And in! I got a lucky bounce, but that's mini golf. Will Canada's worst driver steer correctly and get a lucky bounce like me? Only time will tell.
Diane is the first driver to play.
Beautiful day here at Canada's worst golf course. We're only playing the front nine. Diane on the tee now. Let's see how she does.
On Diane's first few attempts,
Hard.
Steph, please.
Diane endures a lot of driving tips from Stefan,
Go this way, go this way, go this way.
all to no avail.
Kick it. Don't be afraid. Don't break. Follow.
An unfortunate slice.
It's your last chance. It's gonna go out.
It's gonna go out
No,
because
you-
it keeps going out.
Yes, but you're right.
Shut up! Are you doing it? No. So shut the up. I know what the I'm doing.
Drivers are doing this challenge to test their overall car control.
Nice. Good bumper control. Looking where she wants to go.
Push. Good shot. Yes, and break.
We're looking for quick steering, smooth accelerating, and smart braking.
Let it go. Push it in the hole now. All right, a little touch. Oh, push it. Yes, it's in. Yes.
Birdie.
You didn't.
Told you.
Steph, I did it. You didn't tell me nothing.
Diane scores twice and says she would have scored more without Stefan.
Backseat driver annoyed the out of me.
Azim has a different strategy than Diane.
I have a feeling the wind's gonna play a factor.
Azim wants to keep the ball to the left side of the fairway.
And that's a good drive. Lovely.
Get back over here. Here we go. We got this.
The ball does ultimately get blown to the right, but Azim gets a fortunate bounce.
Yes.
And a birdie. Good for Azim.
Concentrating on the ball, the target, and the cross breeze, Azim keeps the ball to the car's left
Tiger Woods, man.
with excellent results.
Turn around. Go. We're good. That's in.
Azim does well and never gets stressed.
Today was a good day, and tomorrow's gonna be even a better day.
Kevin is up next.
Plays it off the pin. Not the highest quality of drive.
Stop.
Kevin's strategy is to hit the ball fairly hard
Oh, no, you don't, you little bugger.
and then just watch it before rushing up and hitting it again.
Right. Oh, too hard.
Oh, a sloppy drive has left him in the rough.
I pushed it too hard.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Pushing the ball too hard means whenever it's close enough for a little tap in, Kevin is too far away to make the easy shot.
Well, it can still bounce.
Get in there. Okay,
No,
No, it's
see,
done.
you didn't react fast enough.
Kevin only scores once.
I am seeing a little bit of progress, yes, but not enough.
The next driver needs to put on proper shoes.
Margarita now. Nice choice of footwear, beautiful. That should keep her on the course. Let's see how she does.
Margarita starts off with no idea how to control the ball.
See, this is awesome for you because it's actually showing you that you don't know where your front end is.
After 5 quick failures, though,
Give it a little tap. Tap it, tap it. Perfect, perfect. Look at that. See? Bam! Bam! Boom!
Margarita starts scoring.
Nicely done. Yeah!
And the reason for her success
It's in. It's in. We're good. Yay! Good job.
is a sudden understanding of where her front end is.
Yes, Margarita gets it in.
Margarita has learned front bumper control.
Yeah, it's a great challenge to learn that.
For several minutes. Flora thinks before teeing off.
Looking forward to a strong drive after all this thought.
Instead of driving the ball down the fairway, Flora taps the ball, then slowly repositions. And I do mean slowly.
Still wondering what to do. Wondering. Just when you thought golf couldn't get any more boring, Flora takes her crack at it. Flora's making progress still. Actually, she's still in the same spot. Wake me if she goes anywhere.
Go ahead.
Over an hour later, Flora still hasn't completed her 9 attempts.
Too conscious, too slow.
When we come back, Canada's worst drivers learn how to do a 180-degree spin out
Hard.
using their handbrake.
When you pull the emergency brake, which set of wheels stop turning? The front wheels or the rear wheels? Well, the answer is the rear wheels. What's happening is you're tightening a cable that stops the rotation back there. To make sure that Canada's worst drivers understand what exactly happens if you pull the emergency brake while going around a turn, they're about to learn and perfect that exciting maneuver.
The maneuver will be done in our cute little Mini Cooper. And it'll be taught by our cute little Philippe Letourneau.
How are you today?
I'm okay, how are you?
Very good.
He's also very glad to see Margarita's new shoes.
Nice.
To do a 180-degree spin out, you have to get going at least 40 km/h.
I'm gonna let go the accelerator
Swing the car one way.
Swing it back and pull the handbrake.
How can we use that?
If Philippe had used the foot brake instead of the handbrake, he would have just skidded in the direction he was headed.
Can you do it again?
Once everyone experiences Philippe doing this maneuver multiple times, it's their turn to try.
First run.
It takes some folks several runs to get it. But everyone practices until
There we go.
Okay.
they become comfortable with the maneuver.
Hard.
Yay!
Once everyone is comfortable doing a 180-degree spin out,
Yeah, baby.
it's time for the challenge. For the challenge, drivers will come down this laneway, then do the maneuver inside this box and around this person.
I'll show you how it's done.
It's done exactly the way Philippe taught it to be done.
I gotta get up to 40.
I gotta let go of the gas pedal.
I gotta go around this guy. In a classic stuntman move. And then get out of here. Yes, it's just that easy. Now, let's see if Canada's worst drivers know how to do a 180-degree spin around.
When the pressure's on. And remember,
Don't do this at home.
Kevin won't be going around a faceless blue man. He'll be going around himself.
You have got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. You get 5 chances to do this, my friend.
On Kevin's first run, he regularly checks the speedometer, but instead of going 40 an hour, he speeds up to 70.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
I know what I forgot. Off the gas. Off the gas. That's what I forgot.
That's a big thing to forget when you got a wall coming at you.
Yeah.
This is the stuff that used to be part of the Mini.
Will Kevin have it on this attempt? Driving is a game of inches, and this time, Kevin succeeds. For just his second time in rehab.
See? 2 now.
Yes, 2, but still, I need more help.
I know, but you got 2.
When Flora sees what she has to turn around, she's shocked.
My face.
On her first attempt,
30.
Flora goes too slow, too wide, and she pulls the brake too late.
Too late.
On her second attempt, Flora hits the entranceway and the back wall. And on her third attempt, she does even worse.
I've been doing this challenge for 6 years now, 7 years. I think that's the worst one I've ever seen. Where are you looking?
I'm looking at the person.
You looked at the person?
Right.
Our driving instructors call this phenomenon target fixation.
Target fixation means you fixate on the target, you go at the target.
Okay.
On Flora's fourth run, she hits the foot brake, and on her final attempt, she sets a new record for the worst attempt ever.
I can't do it.
Flora can't do most driving maneuvers.
My face is
Let
broken.
me see your face. Oh,
When we come back, the rest of Canada's worst drivers do the 180 spin out challenge. Canada's worst drivers have learned how to do a 180-degree spin out by using their handbrake. Now, they're trying to do the maneuver around a personalized foam figure. Azim thinks he can do it perfectly.
I'm not overthinking it, buddy.
Good. Go.
Just let me know when I'm up to 40.
You're at 40.
That was good.
Azim didn't stress out.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna graduate, man.
Before she drives, I want Margarita to read some recent news stories about the dangers of driving in high heels. But Cheryl grabs the paperwork.
Brooke Shields' heels caused car crash. I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
I don't believe it.
Perhaps they'll believe the story about this South African driver.
In a radio interview, she said her high heel got stuck while in reverse. Okay,
Well, we wear wedges.
like a wedge is different than a heel, just to say.
Maybe this story will hit home?
Unfortunately, Dawn's high heel got in the way and her car crashed into a truck.
Try that one.
Last month, a court heard how a former model may have killed a cyclist because she was wearing 2.5-inch heels. Well, we were 4.
Apparently, this is just a joke to Margarita. And it's a fight to Cheryl.
They're so lucky I'm not driving right now, because I'd ram this heel up his ass.
Cheryl doesn't even make sense here. I can't believe she believes this stuff.
Thinking about her new flat shoes has Margarita so distracted, she forgets to pull the handbrake. And then she does it again.
I don't know why. You just forgot to pull it. It's okay.
Margarita fails all 5 attempts.
I just wasn't focused, and yeah, I should have passed that. Like, it was stupid.
Diane is up next.
Let's see how she does.
On her first attempt, Diane does the maneuver well. She just starts too late. Diane goes too slowly on her next 3 attempts. And on her final attempt, she suffers from target fixation.
You just killed Diane.
Diane still needs confidence.
I focus on the fear, and I don't focus where I want to go.
When we come back,
Just take my license and get the hell out of here.
the experts and I choose this episode's graduate.
Your logic defies understanding, my friend.
This episode, Canada's worst drivers have learned how to handle a stick shift automobile.
Got it! Yeah!
They demonstrated their overall car handling abilities on our mini putt course,
Nicely done.
and we taught all of them how to perform a 180-degree spin out using their handbrake.
That was good.
And throughout it all,
I think you should try it with your heels on.
Cheryl tried to convince Margarita that driving in high heels
I believe in the heels.
is a good idea.
Because I'd ram this heel up his ass.
Before the experts and I decide who will go home this episode, Margarita needs to know that wearing high heels while driving isn't just unwise, it can actually be deemed illegal.
By law, in every province, you have to be fully in control of your vehicle. And lots of cases where high heels get hooked on the carpet, wedges get wedged literally between gas and brake, you could be liable. There is a sort of a catch-all. In Ontario, it's called careless driving, similar in all the provinces, driving without due care and attention. And choosing the wrong footwear can often fall into that.
Diane wears sensible driving shoes.
Do you want to graduate this episode? You're doing very well.
No, I don't.
No?
I'd like to continue.
Flora wants to continue as well.
I guess the improvement speed fall behind other people, so make me the worst driver here.
Actually, Kevin may be the worst driver here.
Some people come here, and if they're called Canada's worst driver, it gives them the drive to quit driving.
Well, I think they're stupid. I mean, they're basically saying, oh, I give up. Just take my license and get the hell out of here.
That's correct. That's exactly what they're saying. And I don't think it makes them stupid. I think it makes them safer Canadians and probably saves lives.
No, I don't think so.
Your logic defies understanding, my friend.
Azim finally wants to graduate.
Definitely. I've shown a lot of progress. I came to learn things and I learned a lot. I took away a lot. I went through a lot. I think I deserve to graduate.
Azim is really the only potential graduate. But there is one other person here who perhaps should go home.
Would Canadian roads be safer if we let Azim go home as a graduate? Or would Canadian roads be safer if we kicked Cheryl out as a detriment to Margarita's progress?
Or could we do both?
Well, it's strange days here at the Driver Rehabilitation Center. But for obvious reasons, it's time for one person to go home. One person this episode really dug their heels in. And then they kind of raised themselves up. Margarita? There is one type of lift that is sensible for driving in a car. And it's this. It's certainly not Margarita's high heels that Cheryl insists are safe.
Heels, Andrew, I'm sorry, are not dangerous driving.
Cheryl can stay in rehab because kicking her out wouldn't do Margarita any good. Because you drove better than anybody else this episode, you, sir, are the graduate.
All right, cool. Thanks, buddy.
Good for you, man.
All right.
Before Azim arrived in rehab, he couldn't park.
I hit the curb.
He refused to control his speeding.
Hey, slow down.
And his hair was falling out due to stress. In rehab, Azim learned that his speeding could have disastrous results.
That was not cool. I killed somebody today.
And he learned that his height is part of his reversing and parking problem.
It's a huge difference. In general, the booster seat helps out quite a bit.
But the biggest lesson Azim learned in rehab...
Are you serious? You got parallel parking this?
was how to not be such a stressed-out perfectionist.
That's how I arrived at rehab. Now I'm leaving feeling shocked, confident, and super confident in my abilities to do whatever I need to do.
Congrats, Azim. If you wear high heels when you drive, just don't. On the next episode of Canada's Worst Driver, we name the finalists for our Unwanted Award, based on if they can figure out how to handle an icy corner.
This is nuts.
And if they can work the bugs out of doing a three-point turn. And if they can keep on the straight and narrow during the longest reversing challenge ever.
Crap on your sandwich.